Okay, to start off the Mad Memoires Scavenger Hunt, you want to head to the Grand Plaza in Lion's Arch, and you want to speak to Magister Tassie. She will give you the candy-powered matter meter. It is powered by candy corn, so you have to make sure you have plenty of that before starting the scavenger. Right away, she will ask you to do an etheric scan of the area, and where you will find a suspicious location. Clicking on this location will reveal the ghost of the child, Serene. Speak to her, and you will receive the first part of the memoirs, Boyhood.
Why do Norn become the bear? Because become the arrogant loudmouth was already taken by the Asura.
Starting with our first clue. Dig deep in the muck, where all the garbage of Lion's Arch flows. This refers to the sewers in Lion's Arch, which, if you haven't been there before, it can be a little hard to find. So just follow the path I take through this speed. If you are running through this area with your scanner out, it will give you several strong readings, but none of them lead to anything, so don't bother wasting any candy corn on them.
Retreat!
When you reach this cavern here, with the wrecked ships, you want to head down near the bottom of the cavern and towards the back. Once you've reached this platform, you've hit your target. Use an aqueous scan to reveal the location. Go to the location, and it will reveal Samson. He will give you the second part of the memoirs, Friendship.
Mother says I have a good head on my shoulders. She says I'm bright. Today, for the first time, I prove her right.
Since we have yet to see the second clue, we'll move straight to the third. Say more now, and look more where Kryta's descendants are buried. We bury people in the graveyard, so Kryton's descendants are most likely buried in the graveyard in Shaymore, so let's head there. The graveyard is located just east of Shaymore. When you reach the backside of it, use a gaseous scan to find this location. The ghost of Prince Ewan Thorn will arise, and he will give you mad memoirs for deadly adventures.
What does a king do when he burns? He issues a royal pardon.
We now have clue number 2, but we're going to save it for the end, since the path that we have been set on with clue number 3, it makes more sense to pass it on for now. Back to Friendship, number 4. Go into the hills and set down black roots in stagnant waters. This one confused me for a while, but after doing some research, I found out that it referred to black roots in the Kessex Hills, so let's head there. When you arrive, use an etheric scan on this coffin, and it will reveal a skeleton who will point the way to the island. Head up the island until you reach the arch. When you reach this arch here on the top of the island, use a corporeal scan to reveal a corporeal scan, there we go. This will reveal the ghost of Lady Lyrica, who will give you Mad Memories 5.
When a Silveri trims her toenail, can you root the clippings in water?
Betrothed, number 5. Find Provernic, where the first king's bones rot in the hills. It's talking about the Gendaran crypt in the northern part of the Gendaran fields. This is by far the hardest of the ghosts to reach if you're low levels, so I suggest you bring a few friends along for the ride. At the entrance of the crypt, you want to use an etheric scan. Once you reveal it, it will show you a mysterious fog that runs into the crypt. Be careful here, there's lots of traps, weasels, and a champion spider. door isn't open, you want to grab a boulder and head back to this back path. It has 2 pressure plates that are similar to some of the puzzles in the game, that you must put a rock boulder on each of them for it to open. Make sure that the pressure plate's down before you drop it.
Retreat!
The champion spider spawns in this room outside the door, so you might want to be careful there. When you've reached the final chamber, you'll want to pull out your scanner and do a gaseous scan to the right of the chest. If nothing appears, look behind it, over here by the door in this cubby hole for the location. When clicked, it will reveal the headless ghost of Lord Humphrey Farron. Poor guy. Lord Humphrey will give you Volume 6 of the Memoirs, Coronation, and now you're ready to head back to Lion's Arch so we can finish up the event.
When is a human like a char? Never.
Clue number 2. Search the dead streets and forgotten thoroughfares of another Lion's Arch. Head into the water southwest of Lion's Arch, where you will find Old Lion's Arch. This is where our final ghost will be found. You want to swim out to the middle of the 3 pillars sticking out of the water. Once you reach it, you want to head down and pull out your scanner to do another etheric scan. This will reveal the ghost of Tina, and she will give you your final part of the Memoirs, number 3, Young Love. We now have all 6 parts of the Memoirs and can return to Magister Tassi. Speak to Magister Tassi to turn in all 6 of the Memoirs, and you will receive an entire collection of them in the mail as an equipable back item. The Mad Memoirs, a recollection of the life and deeds of Mad King Thorn, as recounted by his loyal subjects and friends. You've now completed the Memoirs up to the Mad King's coronation. In Act 2, we will likely see some way to continue the Memoirs' completion. I've been Frosthammer, and thanks for watching.
How do you mend a jack-o'-lantern? With a pumpkin patch.